Welcome to this training on secrets behind signing high ticket clients. I've packed plenty in, so get your notepad. We are diving in today, and you don't mess around when it comes to free value. So get your ass ready. We are going in. But before we do, I thought that I would cover some things that are currently blocking you from high ticket sales, and I'm kind of going to do this in two parts. So first, we're going to do the strategy side of things, and then we're going to go into the mindset side of things. And then we'll get on to the secrets behind signing consistent high ticket clients. Okay, so let's dive in. First, we're going on to the things that are blocking you from high ticket sales on the strategy side. Okay, so some common action or strategy mistakes that I see people making. Not understanding your high ticket clients' challenges or desires because you've not done enough research into this level of client. Maybe you did it in the beginning, maybe you got to know your level one client, but since you've grown the business and you've become more advanced, you haven't gone back and done research at what your next level client needs from you. And therefore, you haven't got an understanding of what they need. Therefore, you're finding it difficult to create content that would appeal to them because you don't really know what it is that they want. Not posting enough to be visible to high ticket clients. Out of sight, out of mind. Whoosh. Positioning yourself as the reliable friend rather than the authority or industry leader. I'm going to move me up a little bit. Continuing to make yourself smaller to please other people. Discounting, lowering your prices, and taking on unaligned clients. Let me know if you are guilty of any of these so far. Number 5, not standing out because of lack of brand voice or a lack of confidence. Number 6, not sharing enough client results or testimonials, lack of social proof. Number 7, not being clear enough in your description of what transformation someone will actually get by working with you. And then lastly, selling with zero energy or excitement. If your words are saying high ticket, but your energy and body language is saying, I don't believe this is worth it, this is going to be blocking you from sales, especially high ticket sales. So I'm just going to go over that a little. I want to know how many of these resonated with you. Did you feel guilty of 1 or 2? Did you feel guilty of like 3 or 4? Did you feel like, okay, all of these resonate with me to some extent? In which case, this is your signifier that we've got some work to do. You want to be calling in high ticket clients and high paying clients. This is not what they want to see. So we'll come on to what they want to see shortly, but make a note of how many of these, if they are coming up at all. If they're not coming up at all and you're just like, damn girl, I've got this, you don't even need to be in this training. But what I will say is, as you continue to grow the business and as you continue to call in even higher level clients, higher paying clients, all of this needs to be cleaned up. You need to continue to grow your brand, your authority, and higher level evidence of your services and client results and your transformation in order to continue to bring in those higher level people. Okay, so things that are blocking you on a mindset perspective. We're going there. So your fear around actually charging 4, multi-4 and 5 figures for your services and fully believing, this is key, fully believing that it's worth it. Your fear of outpricing and outgrowing your audience. Let me know if you're guilty of these. Worrying about what your family or friends might think if they see what you're charging. Wanting to throw the towel in when something doesn't go right immediately. Questioning your value, your worth, your knowledge, your expertise, and letting self-doubt take over. Hello, imposter syndrome. Being scared to voice your true opinion for the fear of being disliked or by ruffling feathers. Thinking that more followers equals more sales. And being worried about pissing off your audience by selling too much. How many of those have you been guilty of? Because I see these and these come up time and time again for some people, and this is what's keeping you small. This is what is not attracting the empowered high ticket client. If you are not showing up as an empowered person, you're not going to be attracting empowered people. And so these mindset things that are coming up are truly standing in the way between you and high ticket clients. And then just thought I'd throw these in as well. A little flavor of some content no-nos that, again, are going to be As if I just said that. I was going to say either costing you sales, but we just finished on halfway through cock blocking. That are going to be costing you sales. I'm going to move this over here. So, posting content that your ideal client could Google, generic. We don't want it. Posting content so generic that AI could have written it better. Hello, we've got ChatGPT. Things are moving very quickly now. You need to be writing better content than AI can do. Resharing people's content. I see this all the time. Resharing other people's content without any context as to why you're sharing it or what your individual thought or opinion is on that piece of content. In which case, all you're doing is giving someone else some visibility on your platform. Let me remind you that as a business owner, anytime that you're giving visibility to someone else, you're helping their flag shine higher. Flags don't shine, but you get what I mean. You're helping their light shine brighter. So by all means, be encouraging your people to share your content. But unless you're like adding your own take on something, why would you be sharing somebody else's message on your platform? Just keep that in mind. Posting content that worked in 2018. The time of the inspirational quote has gone, my friend. Coming over here. Aiming too low. Content that isn't specifically targeted at high-paying clients. It's aimed at your level 1 clients. Fluff like, what is a virtual assistant? If you're going to aim at the newbie person who's got no idea about your services, you're going to attract people who are very early into their understanding and therefore into their journey of investing as well. So you're going to be attracting low-budget clients. Friend zone content. Content that keeps you safe but does not keep you paid. This is where a lack of authority comes in. Posting filler content, so you just wanted to show up, so you just put some fluff out there and was just like, oh, that'll do. As if like the volume of really high quality content that is out there, you thought that would be okay. Calling you out. And not posting enough. There are so many people making content these days. And so it's not enough for you to post like once or twice a week and assume that your ideal client is going to see it. Even if you posted yesterday, that is yesterday's news, quite literally. So unless all of your competitors are only posting once a week as well, I doubt it, then you need to be like not out of sight, out of mind. You need to be the opposite. You want to be in the forefront of their mind so that whenever they are shopping around, because let's be honest, high ticket clients can be lurking anywhere at any time. And so you want to make sure that there is always something recent on your grid for them to see. And just a nice little spicy. The main thing that is blocking you from high ticket sales is you. The reason being is that there are so many people who get so stuck up in their head around like sales, content, messaging, and whilst those are skills that you need to be refining, so often the main thing that is going to sell your offer is you, your energy and your confidence around it. If you show up on stories and you're like, guys, I've got this amazing thing. I know it's going to change your life, and you start talking about how it's going to change their life and then drop a link to buy. That is all selling is. Tell your people how what you've got is going to change their life, their health, their mindset, their business, their finances. Tell them how it's going to change their life, their mindset, their health, their business, all of those things. And then tell them how to book with you. But if your body language is screaming resistance, if your voice is saying, I don't trust myself, so please don't trust me. Body language speaks for 93% of your communication. Just remember that when you're selling on stories and people might be listening with the words off, what is your body language saying? Is it helping you to sell your offer, or is it stopping you selling? Is it costing you clients? Let me just diagnose a few different reasons as to, other than body language, why you might be the person that is stopping you from signing high ticket clients right now. So which one of these is you? You're not 100% clear on who your ideal client is. You're not 100% clear on what the transformation of the offer is or the undeniable value for your client. You're not clear with what the messaging is required to attract your high ticket client. You're not in love with the offer. You're not in love with the price point, or you don't yet feel like the no-brainer choice. Make a note of which one of those resonated with you, spoke to you. Do a few of those apply? In which case, you know where the problem areas are that we need to be working on. So now that we've gone through all of the here's why it's not working, let's go on to here's how to make it work. Number 1, take up space. Oh my God, the internet is a crowded place, guys. I know that you know this, but take up space. It is your duty to be as big and unapologetic and bold and out there as possible. The internet is a loud, shouty place, and so it is your duty to occupy and put your stick in the ground. Make people know where you are. It doesn't matter if you've not got 10K followers. You don't have to have a massive audience. What you do need to do is to take up space with the audience that you have and command attention. Yeah, I said it. Command attention. It's not negotiable. It's not up for debate. Command attention. Your song. What is the song that makes you feel incredible, empowered, like a warrior woman? This needs to be something that you put on in your morning routine. Whether it's singing in the shower, whether it is singing in the car, get yourself feeling like a premium, high ticket, bad bitch in the morning and watch how the rest of your day changes. Choose your premium offer. So which is your bestseller, your golden ticket, which is your equivalent of your all expenses paid trip to the Maldives. Go with the one that you absolutely love so that it feels easy to talk about that thing. And then start selling the holiday, not the flight. Remember, when people are booking the holiday, what they're thinking about is how it's going to feel when they're by the pool with their cocktail in hand and the sun is on them and their feet are in the pool. They're not thinking about the flight and how many hours the journey is and what seat number they're in and is there a changeover and what in-flight meal do they get. And the point of this is that you've got to start selling the destination and where your client is going to be after they've booked, not the process that happens in order to get them to that destination. Keep that in mind. So more steps. So get absolutely clear on what makes you different and build an unshakable mindset around this. Look at your business, your offers, your design, your shop, your window. Do you look like the boss bitch? Do you command high ticket prices? Is your leadership, your authority, and your expertise clear, all from a quick glance? Now look at your offers. Are they premium in nature? Is your customer experience seamless, automated, simple? Again, it might be that you haven't got some of these things in place right now, but this is what's going to help you to charge high ticket prices and therefore position yourself as premium. So maybe there is already nuggets of gold in here that you know you need to be working on, or some areas that you're like, yeah, I need to bring those things in. Again, I'm someone that bootstrapped. I started with absolutely nothing and all I had was an Instagram page and a Calendly link. Had nothing. But now we've been able to scale up. We've got automation, we've got subscriptions, we've got things like funnels, things that happen without me having to turn the pedals. And this is what attracts high ticket clients to me. So keep that in mind. Right. Your dreamiest high ticket client is the one who is already problem aware. They know what they're struggling with and they're already shopping for a solution. I'd say, obviously, you've got different levels of high ticket client. What we're looking for is the dreamiest version, the most perfect version for you. So in which case, the most perfect version is the one that is already aware of what's not happening or what they would like to be better. And they are already looking around. They're shopping for the solution right now. They are already aware of what types of solutions are out there on the market. They are already educated in that sense. They know what options are available. What they're looking for is who the best person is for them. So in this case, this person is problem aware. They know what solutions are out there in the market. So they are just shopping around to find the best person for them. They are looking for a partner in business or in life. They are looking for someone that they can trust with their money and that they feel like they're connected to because they've got similar values, similar interest, aka is a vibe. So there's those two things. If your dreamiest person is already problem aware and solution aware, they are already lurking. They are already out there. And so what they're looking for from you is to know, is she someone I can trust? And is she someone that I vibe with? So that is your solution, your wake up call to make it clear as to like why you are the no-brainer choice, and get your vibe out there, get your personality out there so that they can easily see from your video content, from your stories, from your written content, they can easily see what your vibe is so that they know, are they for you or are they not? And they can just carry on shopping and you'll never know that they were there, which is fine, you know? If the wrong people leave, it makes space for the right people to come through. So your high ticket clients, they want to see your credibility. I've put audience size here, but it is not essential, because what is important is, whilst audience size obviously helps because it's a measure of credibility, because you wouldn't have been able to grow a large audience size if you weren't good at what you were doing. However, it's not the only factor. So as I have always had a small audience size, and so your credibility will come down to like your confidence in your messaging, but also making your wins or achievements very easy to find, whether that's in your bio, that should definitely be in your bio, but also anywhere else where you operate, whether it's your website, whether it is other social media, like your credibility and your achievements, your like best accolades should be easy to find. So your highest paying clients want to be able to see why you're different and see your credibility very quickly. They want to be able to see a strong brand. So do you have like a professional brand online across all of your social media, everywhere where you have a presence? Does it look consistent? Does it look high end? Does it look thoughtfully designed? Does it look tidy? If your whole social media is a hot mess, it's not really, unless your messaging is really good, it's going to put people off. Because if your page is too busy for them to want to come and binge your content, you've lost people before you've started. So make things easy, make things simple. This applies to how you write your text and how you structure your posts. Give breathing room and think about the design of your entire feed, not just your individual pieces. Your clear and confident messaging, making it easy to see that you can help. Clear and confident messaging. That's all I have to say on that one. Do I have another line on that? Not really. Like, you want, as soon as your high paying clients land on your profile, which they can do at any minute on any day, it is your duty to make in as fewer words as possible in clear, concise messaging so that they know what is possible by working with you. What is the result? What is the transformation? What could be possible in as short a time as possible by working with you? And then lastly, having a clear route to buy, whether that's freebies they can sign up to, low ticket offers that they can binge, clarity on your higher priced offers and what the transformation of those things are. It should be very easy for them to see everything that you have available and be able to jump into your free stuff, purchase your lower stuff, and either apply or sign up to your high stuff easily without you having to manually do stuff. So make sure that you have got a very clear route to buy so that it's very obvious, if someone was to land on your page today, what the route for them to take to come and work with you is. Now let's get into how to actually attract and convert these clients through your content. So these 4 types of content will help you attract and convert high ticket clients. Conversion content. This is your results, your client results, social proof, credibility, evidence. This is you bringing the source. This is you saying, I walk my talk. Here is what is possible. It's your black and white. It speaks for itself. It sells itself. This is your highest converting content. Authority content. So your expertise, your opinions, what makes you a leader in the space, what makes you different in the space. This could be your years in the game. This could be other past jobs that you've had, qualifications, courses you've taken, anything that shows your deep understanding of your high ticket clients' frustrations and also a deep understanding of your subject knowledge in this field. Literally anything that aligns you as a leader, lean into that. There's enough middle of the road, wishy-washy service providers and coaches. So it's never been more important to show yourself as a leader and to step forward as an authority. High level educational content. I see people all the time like educational content is dead. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because if you're showing by literally showing your ideal client how you can help them by showing off the knowledge that you have, you're not giving away your secrets because they're not going to go away and be like, right, let me implement that 10-point plan by themselves. They're going to, these are high paying clients. They value their time. Time is money to high paying clients. So if you're sharing what you can do and how you can help them and you're showing high level educational content, boom. You're showing them what they don't know and why they should come and buy with you, book with you. So bring your educational content, but bring the heat, make it different. Whether it's cutting edge techniques, new trends, industry leading strategies, or just a really high subject knowledge of like level of depth, not the just surface level stuff that AI could print out. Go in deep, go in factual, show what you know. And then lastly, polarizing content. So this is your opinions, you're willing to go against the grain, willingness to speak your mind, and how you shift your high ticket client's perspective on things. This is you willing to just be disruptive, be spicy, say what you think, because your willingness to go against what everybody else is saying is going to show your high ticket client that you're confident enough to stand on your own feet and be heard and be seen for all that you are, not wanting to blend into the crowd. High ticket clients want to look for empowered people. You will show yourself as empowered by stepping away from what everybody else is saying. So keep in mind after all of these lessons that your high ticket clients are lurkers. Now they are smart buyers. They can shop around easily. They might have already looked at 5 of your competitors today. Who knows? And they're not going to give you any social satisfaction that they are even lurking. You might not even know. There can be people that might have followed you for months that you don't know. There can be people that have saved all your content that you don't know. They could have landed on your profile today and you wouldn't know. So if your like dreamiest high ticket client had landed on your profile today, did they see what they needed to see? Is it available for them to see? Did you sell today? Is it clear and obvious how they can work with you? So we're going to take away some lessons and learnings from this. So I want you to go away and audit your presence on social media. Does your social media presence say high ticket premium pricing? From a 3-second glance, would you assume from looking at your own social media that the prices that are going to be charged from you are going to be high end? Is the route to buy for your ideal client clear? Is it obvious what steps they should take? Can people easily find out about your offers, the variety of them? Have you positioned yourself as premium? Have you positioned yourself as the industry expert? Have you positioned yourself as an authority or expert, that's supposed to say? Does your confidence all over through your content and your videos say your money and your return on investment is safe here? Because if it doesn't say that, we got work to do, honey. So I want you to go away, do a brand audit of everywhere that you show up. Do you look high end? Do you look like you command high ticket prices? Are you showing up as an expert? Are you showing up as someone who is confident, a leader, knows her shit? Because if not, there are so many other little metrics that we can do in this, but this is your training for today. Go away, have a look at how you're currently showing up, audit your behavior, audit your energy, audit your confidence, audit your offers and how easy they are to find, audit your pricing, and audit your content. and then dive into the membership. And I will see you soon.